Okay. All right. So we're going to talk of a regional agent, who is a regional agent, and all that you need to know about a regional agency. So first of all, a regional agent is an individual posted for purposes of coordinating the company's activities in a given area of operation. Areas of operation, these are respective district, division, or any other geographical location as determined by the company. Sometimes we consider population and economic activities. So you'll find somewhere a region is a whole county in Kenya, somewhere it is a sub-county, somewhere it is just a town, municipality, somewhere it is just a ward. So we consider the population and the economic activities in balancing these regions. Okay, so when you're a regional agent, you're expected to be responsible of all the activations in the given area of operation, daily activations in a given area of operation. And of course, each appointed agent shall conduct regular trainings as directed by the head of trainings, that is the chief trainer in the country. And of course, when we talk of trainings, we are talking of, different meetings. It could be members training. It could be opportunity presentation. It could be technical presentation, whereby people are taught on how to use the application, how to use the marketplace, and all that. So you, as a regional agent, are in charge of coordinating or mobilizing for this. So each appointed agent shall also be responsible for keeping safe custody of items purchased via the company platform, that is our marketplace, safe custody, and making sure that the products are delivered to the rightful people or purchasers. And then, of course, there are a few other things that you need to be responsible of as a regional agent. All these are found in our agreement. When you're joining, there is an agreement that you sign with us. This is not just an online platform whereby our terms of engagement are based on air, but we also have physical address and, of course, documents. Okay, so as a company, we undertake the responsibility to pay a regional agent in several or different ways. And this 5%, that is 160 Kenya shillings from every single activation that is realized from that given region, whether you have participated directly or indirectly in, getting that activation or not. 5% from every advert watched, 3% from every e-commerce order, and 3% from every advert coupon created. But then a regional agent who doubles as a landlord will also earn 5% from every digital mall, shop, or store monthly rentals. Okay, I'll be breaking down this in the next slides. But then, how do you get started? How do you book in? How do you become a regional agent? You just need to pay 32,000 Kenya shillings and then fill some forms. And when we do approve you, then you will be considered our official regional agent in the given area of operation. Okay, so let's look at the earnings projections. I want to start with the adverts in scenario one. Adverts in scenario one. This is where you earn 0.16 Kenya shillings for every single advert watched, in your region. That's 5%. So we are assuming everyone viewed at least 10 adverts per day, just 10 adverts per day, just 10 out of the many, just 10 adverts per day, right? And you have like 1,000 people. 1,000 people in a region, that is just a fraction. That is just a fraction. So 1,000 people in your region viewing 10 adverts per day, you are able to accumulate a total of 10,000 views per day. And when you multiply times 30, then you are able to accumulate a total of 300,000 views per month. you will be able to accumulate a total of 300,000 views a month. So when you multiply by 0.16, you're able to collect a total of 48,000 Kenya shillings just from adverts being watched from your region. Then when you have 10,000 people using the same formula, you're able to collect up to 480,000 Kenya shillings from the region. That's monthly. And then if you have 100,000 people, applying the same, you're able to collect up to 4.8 million Kenya shillings just from adverts. Let's look at another item. You would be paid 5% from every single activations, 5% from every single activation that is realized from your region. Now, if 100 people, of course, get activated, that is 100 times 160, you're able to make a total of 16,000 Kenya shillings. 1,000 people, 160,000, then 10,000 people, that is 1.6 million Kenya shillings that you're able to collect, and more from the activations, because you're talking of 10,000, but then the smallest region that we have has more than 20, in fact, 200,000 people. More than 200,000 people though. So this is just a very, very small fraction of people. All right. And of course, it doesn't have time limit. Now, let's look, for example, at one of the smallest regions that we have, that is Nairobi Starehe Kibra, that has a total of 274,607 constituents or people. All right. So if each one of these people did activate, you're able to earn up to a total of 43.9 million Kenya shillings. And of course, no, not everyone will activate, but let's assume you just realize 10% of this, 10% of this, you're able to garner a total of 4.3 million Kenya shillings, 4.3 million Kenya shillings through your bank. Okay, now scenario number 3, let's look at the marketplace, the rent collections on the digital marketplace, from the digital marketplace. Remember, you collect 5%, you get 5%. That is, if you double as a landlord, a regional agent who doubles as a landlord, you collect 5% every month from, the month rentals. So from the shop, that is the digital mall shop, you collect 160 shillings. Then from the store, you collect 320 from every single store in your region. Now, let's say you have 100 shops, that is 100 times 160 Kenya shillings, that is a total of 16,000 that you collect in a month. Okay, so if you have 100 stores, that is 32,000, that is 100 times 320, that is 32,000 Kenya shillings. So if you have 100 stores, 100 shops and 100 stores, you're able to collect a total of 48,000 from that given region. Right. So if you have 1,000 shops, you're able to collect a total of 160,000 Kenya shillings a month. If you have 1,000 stores, you're able to collect 320,000 Kenya shillings a month. So if you have 1,000 stores and 1,000 shops, paying monthly rent, you're able to collect a total of 480,000 Kenya shillings. So applying the same, if you have 10,000 stores and 10,000 shops, you're able to collect up to a tune of 4.8 million Kenya shillings as a regional agent who doubles as a landlord. Okay, now it's already happening. As you can see, it's already happening. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with single step. This is one of our regional agent, as you can see, is a regional agent in one of the regions here in Nairobi. And as you can see, that is the 5%, 160, 160, 160, 160 from the activations. And as you can see, this particular screenshot, this is only one day. It's only one day when all this is being collected. But let's look at the total earnings as of when this was made. This regional agent had collected a total of 120,640 Kenya shillings. 120,640 Kenya shillings. Just from the 5%, the 160, 160. But look, he has already also collected some money from adverts here and then from the digital shops. And we are just starting. We are just starting. So don't forget, an agent today is a super agent tomorrow. I know of a company that started, not even one, so many companies, so many businesses that are big today. They started small somewhere and they gave out an opportunity like this. You know, some people look at it as something that will never come to pass. Some people are so protective of the little or nothing that they do have. They fear losing what they don't have, you know, and eventually, actually, they lose what they should have gotten. Now, what seems available today will be scarce tomorrow. Reach out to the country director today to secure your own region. Today, it's possible today before, you know, they're done. Before they are done, we have a few regions remaining, and this is your opportunity to make up a decision and start with us today. God bless you.